What's up, class and professor? My name is Ryan Turek. I am a junior from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm a sports management major, and I'm minoring in sports communication, sports coaching, and then marketing as well. So I have plenty of experience in the sports industry so far, as I have 4 years working with the Cleveland Cavaliers and Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse and the Cleveland Monsters as well, and sometimes even the Cleveland Charge. I'll assist them as well in their retail. I'll also work other various events in Cleveland and at the arena. I worked the 2022 All-Star Game and that whole stuff. I worked the NCAA Women's Final Four this past season, which that was amazing. And other big shows and other events and stuff happening. I'll have other opportunities as well. I've worked 3 years in the Guardians team shop, and I just started my first year this past season working in ballpark operations as well. I worked with the Akron Rubber Ducks this season, and then as a ticketing intern, I just started this position this year with WVU Athletics as a WVU marketing internship with them, working for all different varieties of athletics. So, some things about myself as well. I'm a huge sports fan, especially Cleveland sports. Browns, Guardians, Cavaliers. Huge Buckeyes fan as well. Especially huge baseball fan. That's a huge hobby of mine. I love trying to travel, see all the different ballparks, and over the summer, on any day off, I try to make sure I could try to see a baseball game if I'm available. If it's if it's minor league, college, MLB, anything like that, I'm willing to see it. I love baseball. Huge outdoors guy as well. I love going on hikes, going fishing, and also just love being with my friends. Love hanging out, just chilling. I selected the major of sports management because I was a huge athlete growing up, and I knew in reality, I wasn't really going to be a player with the sport, a professional athlete. So I figured the next best thing would be to work in it with all those different athletes, and hopefully one day I'll be able to be known by some of those professional athletes as well, as I hope to be able to interact with a lot more and be known to them and to work for some higher position in the front office one day. So, looking at my 5 strengths. So, my 5 strengths were relator, deliberative, significance, consistency, and responsibility. So, 3 of them were the purple, executing. And I think that's a really good one to have, because you have to be all about execution at the end of the day. It takes a lot to execute, even a work meeting in a way. Takes a lot of steps just to execute steps in between. So, also, let me see. Executing, I've looked in the Clifton Strengths, and it says all the ones for executing are achiever, ranger, belief, consistency, deliberative, discipline, focus, responsibility, restorative. So I think I'm in very good company with that. And so while I'm working with my team, I'll be asked to participate as a contributing member I envision these strengths to really help because I want to be a leader for them. I want to make sure, like, I'm the one that, like, is able to provide information on what each group member has to do in order to succeed in this project. I also kind of want to just be an expert and get ahead of the game. And I want to be able to assist in any way possible. I want to be the person that people can come to with questions. And I want to be responsible and be able to, like, set up meetings where we're going to have to do Zoom meetings or whatever at least once a week. I'd love to just make sure my group wants to get to know each other and to make sure everybody's carrying the load of this project. And I feel like also, along with consistency, make sure like we are meeting at least once a week or discussing our project once a week and being consistent on that time track as well. And I feel like sometimes you do have to alter because you never know with a group member, or, you know, some stuff happens sometimes where the group member has to be, you know, has to go home for a week. They're sick or they can't participate in some stuff. So sometimes you're going to have 2 guys having to carry the load or 3 guys having to carry the load while that member is out sick.